Thank you. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the press conference. If you wouldn't mind raising your hands if you'd like to ask a question, and just let us know your name and organisation, that would be much appreciated. I'll just kick off with a quick question on just how's it feel to be back?
Yeah, it feels great. A bit strange when I walked in here, but I'm just loving it, and hopefully it's going to be a great year for me.
Hi, I'm David Law from the Tennis Podcast. Just as a continuation of that theme, I could imagine coming back here would invoke different types of feelings given what happened the last 2 years. Some great memories, maybe some not so good ones. But what has been going through your mind since you've walked back in?
Well, I feel like this year was tougher than the other years for sure. Yeah, it's a mix emotions, a bit sad and happy at the same time that I am back playing on this beautiful surface at this amazing club. I feel like Wimbledon is, for me, is honestly the best place to be in. Just pure happiness at when I'm playing, when I practice also on court one. It was really like nice, and I look at my coaches like I really belong here. I wish I played maybe the 2 finals on court one. It was much, such a cool court.
Just wondering how you're feeling physically after Berlin, how you're feeling then and how you're feeling now.
Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Obviously, I honestly don't know what's really happened, if it's a flu or something else. But I've been hearing like a lot of things going on in UK, so I'm not sure what I have exactly. But yeah, it's taking me a bit of time to, health-wise, to get the flu out and everything. But hopefully, I will feel much better for Tuesday. But yeah, I've been practicing really well, not having any issues. So hopefully, it's gonna be great.
Hi, I'm Simon Cambers from The Guardian. I think you've spoken in the past about scar tissue from last year and the year before. How important is it for you to sort of talk about that, to get it out there rather than keeping it all in?
Yeah, keeping all in is not my favorite thing, to be honest with you, because I feel like I was doing that maybe all my childhood or a lot of when I was younger, and I working on myself, working a lot with my mental side, like coach, and she's teaching me how to accept the feelings that I'm feeling, and letting them out is really important. I encourage everyone to not keep inside. I do believe if you keep things inside, you'll probably get really serious illness. So I don't want to do that. So plus I like to be honest with you guys, and I like chatting with you.
Hi, I'm Alex McPherson from The Guardian. Aryna was just saying that she found her current situation difficult because she's never really had a serious injury before. As someone who's had a few injuries yourself, I was wondering if you gave her any tips to stay strong and stay positive through it.
She's young, she cannot complain. I'm old, that's why I have knee problems. No, she's, I spoke to her a little bit, obviously, we practiced together on court one. I know it's very difficult for, such a top athlete to have serious injuries. I'm not sure how serious her injury is. I hope she will get through it. I feel like I advise her like she should look also on the emotional side, but not just the physical side. Is very important to do that. And I wish her all the best. And I feel like she needs to be positive and not tough with herself. She had such a difficult year, I believe, and hopefully, she will get through it. And honestly, even if she misses like this tournament, she's still young. She has a lot to go, and definitely not to force something and makes it even worse.
Hi, Florence from Quality Shot. I was just wondering how you feel about your role inspiring players from your country and around the world, and what advice you'd give to young players.
I hope I'm doing it well, to be honest with you. I try to give the best example on and off the court. I wish to see, my dream is to see more and more players, hopefully from Tunisia, from Africa, because I feel like we have amazing talent. It just, they need someone to show them the way. Obviously, I understand. I come from, a country that maybe not many gave me the advice, and probably if I look back, I would do things differently. But those things that I did also made me stronger. I tell them to believe in themselves, believe that they can be here at Wimbledon one day, be anywhere they want to be, and they will achieve it. And I'm open if they want to ask for any advice, for sure.
Hi, Ons. In previous years, we've seen you kind of be really open about your goal setting coming here. I remember the picture on your of the trophy on your phone and that kind of thing. I wonder, how do you approach it this year in terms of your goal setting? Is that something you're kind of doing actively? How are you kind of looking at it?
You know what I'm doing right now is, maybe that's why I lost the two finals. I'm eating more strawberries here. I'm feeling like I've missed a little bit of strawberries, just one match at a time. I try to enjoy it. It's been a bit tough, but yeah, I mean, if I make it a third year in a row to the final, that would be like a dream. And I know I have the capacity of doing it. I'm working on myself a lot, but yeah, I can see myself winning this beautiful tournament, hopefully.
Hi, I'm Ken McGuire from AP. You've represented your country obviously several times at the Olympic Games. You decided not to this time around. Do you feel like you're kind of done more or less with the Olympics, or are you going to look ahead to 2028? And then secondly, I think you're planning on playing in Washington. How did it come to be that you're going to play in Washington that week of when you would have been in Paris?
I love representing my country, obviously, but the schedule this year is very, very tough. I have knee problems that could affect me a lot if I change a lot of surfaces, and going from hard to clay to grass to clay again and hard again, that would definitely ruin it. And my doctors told me not to take the risk for it. And obviously, I feel like I'm representing my country not just in the Olympics, but every year that I'm playing in the Grand Slam. For me, I feel like it's extra special, and knowing that maybe I will not be 100%, I don't want to just go there and play one match or two. I either go full or not. And honestly, don't want to risk the knee injury. I love my country so much. I don't feel like I just represented in the Olympics, but also represent every week. And I wish all the best for all the Tunisians that they will be participating there. Yeah, it's a very tough decision, but unfortunately, tennis schedule is very, very tough. I wish they really considered, the schedule this year with the Olympics. It would have been, easier for so many players to play.
Now, Washington, how did you choose Washington to go play?
I'm just preparing. I haven't played a lot at the beginning of the year. It's preparation for the US Open. And it's on hard, so I will continue playing on hard, not switching any other surfaces. And definitely the transition between grass and hard is much easier than grass and clay.
We'll take one last question in English and then a couple in French, please. So,
You kind of answered my question, but how tough was that decision, and how long, given that you've had the knee issues all year, right? When did it become clear that it wasn't a good idea for you to go to the Olympics?
It started like a bit from I think this year, when I really struggled more with my knee than the years before, and then I was actually just taking it 1 month at a time and trying, to see how it would go. The knee was good a little bit, but I still have some issue a little bit. So I feel like if I'm gonna push like I did in the beginning of the year, it's not gonna be great news. And learning from the experience of pushing a lot and just never stop. Because as an athlete, you always say, okay, maybe I can do more, maybe I can do better. And I discovered with my knee, it's connected a lot to my mental, health, because at a certain time I lost a lot of my confidence on the court, and that affected me a lot. So yeah, I honestly didn't want to risk it again. So
thanks everyone. We'll take a question in French now, please.
Bonjour, Ons.
Bonjour.
Sacha de